Among the big cats, tigers, jaguars, and leopards all live solitary lives, but lions live in prides. What is the fundamental difference between the social lives of big cats that live in groups and those that live alone? And why is there such a difference? What is the difference between lions and tigers? Some people say that lions travel in prides and tigers live alone. In fact, lions that live in prides sometimes act alone or in small groups. And tigers that live alone also have certain social connections. For example, some naturalists have observed that male tigers will allow female tigers and cubs to enjoy their prey. Sometimes, female tigers and adult cubs will also cooperate in hunting. In Kaziranga Park, a female tiger teamed up with 2 adult tigers to hunt a rhinoceros. There are 2 basic differences between the social lives of lions and tigers. One is the territorial pattern. Adult tigers will settle in a distinct, well-defined territory, while lion prides often share territories. They can live alone or in prides, but they do not have as clearly defined territories as tigers. The second aspect is kinship. The most impressive thing about lions is that they often live in prides, which can include multiple males or multiple females. Tigers, on the other hand, are completely different. Male and female tigers usually live independently of each other. In fact, male and female lions usually only stay together in the savannas of East Africa. Most documentaries are also filmed here. In South Africa, West Africa, and parts of Asia, lions often live in separate male alliances and female groups. Adult lions can carve out a portion of their original territory for their offspring, and brother lions, after maturing and being driven out of the pride, often form alliances and build their own prides. Lions can sometimes form father-son alliances, but for tigers, young male tigers, after maturing, can become rivals to their own fathers. Why do lions choose to live in prides? First is the high prey density. Only when the prey source is very abundant can large cats living in packs be sustained. Let's compare a set of data. The prey density in the Siberian tiger population is below 100 kg per kilometer, and in the South Asian subcontinent where the Bengal tiger lives, it ranges from 1,000 to 6,000 kg per kilometer. Meanwhile, the density of ungulates in South Africa is 6,000 kg per kilometer, and on the East African savanna, this number is 10,000 to 20,000 kg per kilometer. Therefore, tigers must occupy a certain territory to ensure the necessary food, water, and resting places. Both male and female tigers do not allow other tigers to intrude into their territory, which inadvertently limits the tiger's density. This is the main reason why the density of this species is relatively low. Lions, on the other hand, always share their territory by living in packs and taking advantage of the abundant prey source, so the density of lions is higher than that of tigers. Second is the too open habitat. Large cats initially lived in forests, but lions later moved to the African grasslands, where there is an open habitat. This open environment helps eliminate the distance between species and is beneficial for enhancing the social nature of animals. Large cats living in forests, such as tigers and jaguars, hunt by ambush, but the savanna is not suitable for ambushes. To catch fast-running prey, lions must learn hunting tactics. At Etosha National Park, Scholar Style discovered that a pride of lions hunting together often has clear labor division. Some lions are responsible for ambushing from the center, while others are responsible for encircling from the flanks, and certain lions are always responsible for specific positions. Third is the pressure from scavengers. No large cat like the lion hunts in an environment full of scavengers. Often, lion hunts are detected by vultures before they are completed, and hyenas will appear right after the hunt is finished. As long as a lion is present, even a single one can deter most scavengers, but it will not have time to enjoy its hunting success. Tigers catch large prey and eat them over more than 10 days, while lions are always surrounded by many hungry scavengers and do not have as much time to eat as tigers. At this point, living in packs is a better choice. Instead of throwing their prey to scavengers, lions are naturally more willing to share with their kin. What can lions gain from living in packs? Dr. Solar observed that the success rate of solitary lions in hunting zebras and wildebeests is about 1/6, while the success rate of lions living in prides is 1/3. Some people believe that lions live in prides to make it easier to find food. But what cannot be explained is that the hunting success rate of prides with 2 lions, 3 lions, and even up to 10 lions is still only 1/3. With this success rate, only 2 lions are needed, and there is no need to form a large group of lions. So why are there still large prides of lions? Further research shows that although solitary lions have a low hunting success rate, they do not need to share their prey with other lions. So on average, they get more meat from each successful hunt. Their prey is often young animals. While large groups of 5 or more lions can hunt large prey like buffalo, and each lion can get more meat. As for groups of only 2 or 3 lions, their prey is not much larger than that of solitary lions, yet they have to share their prey with companions and get the least meat from each successful hunt. If lions truly lived in prides just to find food, they would have to be in large groups rather than small groups of only 2 or 3 lions. However, these small groups are relatively common in nature, and it is very rare to see solitary lions. Lion expert Packer observed that a solitary lioness can survive without any obstacles. She can hunt on her own and can also steal prey from other carnivores without starving. However, she always feels fearful and can only occupy the most barren territories. And whenever other lions encroach, she cannot defend her territory and can only flee. Without a stable food source, she cannot raise her cubs. It can be seen that competing for food and hunting in groups is not the key to why lions live in prides, but rather the pressure from the community. For lions, nothing is more important than companions, territory, and cubs. Research has found that lions will go out to protect their territory and abandon their cubs. Whenever they hear the call of their kind, they will rush to help immediately and will never let their kind take risks alone. Therefore, lions that choose to live in prides can exert significant social pressure on other lions, making sociability an unchangeable trait in the evolutionary history of lions. This is also why Asian lions living in habitats like tigers and hunting like tigers still live in prides. The irony of living in prides is that each lion gets less meat than when living alone. Nevertheless, lions still have to live in prides because only in prides can they raise more offspring, making the pride stronger, and more males can go out and conquer the world. Can tigers live in groups? Large cats share a common ancestor from over 6 million years ago, just like tigers and leopards. The ancestors of lions lived in dense forests, as evidenced by the faint spots on the fur of their cubs. Lions, however, moved to grasslands and evolved into a group-living species. Expert Brian believes that most large cats do not live in groups because their habitats do not have enough large prey populations to support group living. Tiger expert Christopher discovered that mother, daughter, and sister tigers can live near each other like a scattered lion pride, representing a different form of matriarchal family organization among large cats. Therefore, he predicts that if tigers live in an open habitat with abundant large prey and face significant competition from scavengers, they could also live in groups. The video ends here. Do you think there are any other reasons? Let's discuss in the comments below. If you found this video interesting, don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to support the channel. For now, goodbye and see you in the next videos.